All right, I've opened the document provided to you from the Adobe Get Started for InDesign called Tour. And what we're going to do is take a tour of the various regions of InDesign. So this main area right here where the document is being viewed is called the workspace. And this is where my document resides. Okay, I can look at the workspace different ways. If I go down to screen mode, I'm in normal. I can also look at it as a preview, and that's to show you what it would look like when it was printed. I can also do bleed, which shows the document with the bleed and with the slug, or under view, screen mode, presentation. And then to get out of that, I hit Shift W to go back to regular mode. Next are the menus across the top of the screen. File, where I open documents and create documents. Place elements. Edit, where I cut, copy, and paste and make multiple types of applies, find changes, and various types of edits. Under layout, I have things like being able to change the number of pages, the margins and columns, the ruler guides, create guides, and so on. Under type, you'll see the ability to manipulate the fonts, the character, paragraph palettes, character styles, paragraph styles, and we'll go through and learn how to do all that type of work as we go on. Next is object. So this is selecting any object on the screen and doing transformations to that object, sending it forward and back, rotating, and so on. And when you're working in InDesign, lots of times what you'll do is create a frame and then place content into that frame. I have the ability to create tables, which is a separate element from InDesign if I need to create some sort of a table. Under view, this is where I can do things like turn on guides, rulers, grids, and I can zoom in and out. And then under window, this is where all my panels are. So if I look over here on the left, I'm sorry, on the right, I have all my current panels that are available, and I can click to open and close those various panels. And we'll go through and we'll learn what each of these panels is for. And right now I'm looking at the properties panel as well, and I can collapse that to get it out of the way or expand it if I need more room. And if I want to open a panel, I can go to window. And let's say that I want to open the text wrap panel. I'll click on it. The panel is now open, and this panel is free floating. I can collapse it, I can expand it, I can move it around the screen. If I wanted to dock this panel, I could grab it, drag it, and drop it into an area on the right. If I ever get my panels discombobulated, I can go back to window, I can go down to workspace, and then I can choose one of the given workspaces. Most of the time we'll be working with advanced, and I can go down and click reset, and that will reset that particular setup. Okay. Over on the left, I have all my tools, and we're going to go through, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how all the tools work. And we already have looked at our properties. Let's go to window and choose properties. And let's look at pages. So one of the things about InDesign is that you can have a document with multiple pages. So this document is set up in spreads with multiple pages. And you have the pages down here, and then you have the ability to create master elements. Those are elements that you want to pass down to multiple pages. So this document does not have any master pages. And then I can go and double click on the letter 2 to see the 2-page spread for letter 2, or double click to see the 2-page spread for layer 3. I mean, page 3 and 4 and 5. And in some of the cases, the fonts aren't loading, but that's okay because we can always modify and edit that later. Okay. And there's a bunch of different ways to navigate inside of the document. We'll go through modifying and editing the document. Okay. So those are my pages. Lots of times when you're working in InDesign, you may have a document that has multiple pages and it may have facing pages. In addition to that, I also have the ability to create layers, just like in Photoshop and Illustrator. Okay. All right, let's stop there. That's a pretty good beginning tour of the Adobe InDesign environment.